Hello. So I read the book How to Be Happy and Live Life to the Fullest, a guide for reaching your full potential by Kevin Kerr. And it was a good book. I really enjoyed it. It wasn't exactly what I thought it was going to be. It really wasn't. I thought it was going to be more of like step by step, like how to do this, how to do that, but it turned out to be kind of like a more internal, kind of like soul searching kind of book, like kind of ask you more questions about yourself than more than how to do something. But anyways, the table of contents, so what's in my book is chapter 1. It's called Self-Analysis, and the part that I chose to do my video segment on, which you'll see later, is called Affirmations. And a little segment from Affirmations, it says, "For happiness to blossom, one must be in the state of non-resistance. If you are not happy, then it is most likely because your mind is focused on the lack of things that it wants, instead of expressing gratitude for the existence and for everything that is in front of it. A great way to become more at peace is to start by monitoring all your thoughts and looking for the ones that being with I am." So basically, it's talking about like just being happy with the things that you already have in life and not looking at the things that you don't have or the things that you really, really want. It's more of just finding acceptance and in the things that you already have. Like being happy with who you are and who you want to become and what you already have become. But I kind of did what it talked about in the end of that chapter, talking about like self-analysis, like talking about yourself and talking about your fears and overcoming them. And that's what I kind of did, because I'm scared of dirt bikes. Alright, here we are at the moto track. I've never ridden a dirt bike before in my entire life, and I was always scared to. So he convinced me to come out and ride the track today. Got our bikes in the back, and there's a bunch of people here, and I'm really nervous. But as my book was talking about, self-assessment, assessing my fears and getting over them. So hopefully today I can do that and not die. So wish me luck. So chapter 2, enlightenment is the way. It just is. Meditation is the part that I picked, and I actually really come to like meditation. I was kind of skeptical about it, like, I was kind of like, this is some really 1970s, really hippie stuff. Save myself. And so I was kind of like skeptical about it, and I wasn't really too into it, I was like, what, do I just sit there and then just hum and something's gonna happen? But I started like looking up, and I talked to one of my counselors, who's also my volleyball coach, and we meditate before every single volleyball game. But I thought that was kind of like a different kind of meditation than what this is talking about, because we usually do that to like her talking, and that's before a game, so I kind of thought that it was different, but it's really not. It's all about like breathing and then getting yourself to like get into a certain mind state. All right, so we're on our way to one of my favorite like mountain spots that I found. I found it like, I don't know, like sophomore year. It's kind of over near 35th and the 101, and it's got like a really nice like little like rock out ledge thing, like with the American flag and whatnot, and it like overlooks like Phoenix, and it's really nice. So we're gonna do some meditating up there. Welcome back. Chapter 3, Manifesting Your Desires. In this chapter, I chose goals out of the 4 choices. And one of my biggest goals was to go to a live performance of Mac Miller. Music's always been a really, really big part of my life. It's always influenced how I've been throughout the day. Probably as you're watching this video, I'm probably still in my desk with a headphone and listening to music. And that's just always who I've been. I've always listened to music. That's like the biggest part of my day. I can't go a day without listening to music. So I missed the first 2 concerts of Mac Miller when he came to Arizona, and this time I wasn't gonna pass it up again. So I bought my ticket, and to be honest, it was one of the best experiences I've ever had. It was so great, even though it was really, really packed, really, really crowded, and really, really hot. But it was still one of the best times.
What you got feeling back, man? What you got for me?
Y'all remember this? Classic shit! Hands up! Hands up!
Your hands up like this.
Hands up like this!
Hands up like this.
Hands up like this!
Your hands up like this.
Hands up like this!
Like that. We go Nikes on my feet, keep my sight for the police. We go lace them up, lace them up, lace them up. Blue suede shoes, stay crispy like bacon. Nikes on my feet, keep my sight for the police. Stay shining like the lights on the street. Even take me shopping when I'm up in New York. In the shoe store, go and cop a few more. You at the mall, getting dinner at the food court. I'm in LA, eating 22 course. Young Fox,
As you can see from that last one, that concert was pretty crazy. It was actually like 2,500 people, all sold out. But now we're on to chapter 4. It's called Feel Good All the Time. It's about water, food, fasting, and toxins. So basically it's all about eating healthy and being really healthy for your body. And over this 30 days, I tried to eat a lot more healthy, like trying to cut out fast food, which was really, really hard. And I tried cutting out a lot of like trans fats and tried eating a lot more healthy, like cutting out some red meats and stuff like that. And I tried a lot of vegan food, which really wasn't all that bad, to be honest. It really wasn't. I always thought like vegan food was going to be really gross, like tofu and all that. But it's a lot of healthy alternatives that actually turned out really, really well for me. And it made me feel a lot more energetic throughout the day and a lot cleaner. Like my skin started to look better. My moods kind of improved, and it just made my days a lot better, eating a lot more healthy. Alright, so this is my sister Carly, and we went to a little place called Graba Green, and I got a little shake and stuff. I got like a little shake, and what's in it? It's called an oxidation elimination. It's got blueberry, banana, blackberry, strawberry, baby spinach, acai, green tea, and agave. So it looks like green, like green, kind of like gush, but it's alright. It's pretty good. I like it. So yeah, done. Alright, well, that was my 30-day self-help video. Overall, the book was really good. I enjoyed the book. It was a lot more than I thought it was going to be. But overall, I really enjoyed it. I did a lot of new things, and I'm still keeping up with a lot of the things that this book has taught me. And, yeah. Thanks for watching, I guess. How do I stop it?